Hey guys, in this video, I'm gonna go over a review on how the Bestmow does. We actually tried this one time around. This is our second map attempt. We took what we learned from the first map and then applied some changes here to this second map. So we were much more aggressive in the perimeter. We actually mapped it going over the perimeter a little bit. If you don't have anything dangerous along the edge or over the perimeter, I recommend doing this because it's going to stop along that perimeter. So if there's a gap there, it'll leave grass right along the edge. You might have to go over it yourself to trim that. So we wanted to cut this entire area all the way up and even over this perimeter here. So we have it set up that way. Also, we trimmed back these boxwoods because on the first attempt, it was going around the boxwoods and it left some longer grass over there, which is to be expected. It's supposed to detect those objects and go around them. So we trimmed those back. So it should do a better job of getting closer to the edge over there. Now to start mowing, we're going to click where it says mow at once, and then we're going to click the mow option, and then it'll back up off of the dock and it should get going and start mowing this area. Once it's done, it'll head back over to its charging station, and even though we mapped it kind of right along, even a little bit over the edge, it still missed a couple spots, maybe like right here, and it was still pretty cautious over by those boxwoods, and it maybe missed a little spot here, but otherwise it was able to grab everything. And I recommend having it mow your lawn maybe 2 or 3 times, so anything that it perhaps missed in its first run, it can grab on the second go around. The mower is super quiet. You almost don't even know when the blades are cutting because of how quiet it is. Something that could also be happening is you can see it's really bright over here and it's shady over by the bushes. So maybe the contrast between the really dark to bright is making it just a little bit more hesitant along this edge as opposed to over in this area. And as it's working its way through the lawn, you can kind of see it moving back and forth, and that kind of seems to be in the areas where it's using its cameras to kind of identify what's around it to see what's safe and if it continue to mow and go on the path that it's decided to utilize. I'd also expect it to continue to get better after it's mowed the same area a number of times as it's learned the area, scanned it, and kind of what it's going to expect when it's mowing your lawn. But that's going to wrap up this video. Thanks for stopping by and consider subscribing for more content in the future.